Dear friends, today we are going to discuss one of the important subject. This question is also multiple time asked from many sources, and let's explore that question. Am I getting bored with my partner? One of my friends and followers, and it's like so many. Dear friends, today we are going to discuss one of the important subject. Love never gets bored. That is the subject. Why I kept this title, Love Never Gets Bored? Because that is the truth. The question asked from many sources about this particular subject. I'm getting bored with my partner. I'm getting bored. I'm irritated. I don't know what to do with this person like that. So I ask a couple of questions whenever someone come and ask me. I'm getting bored. I'm irritated. I'm into fighting mode. And there are a few questions I ask. Okay, you are irritating. You are getting bored. And why the thread is going on between you and you both? So many times people are struggling to answer that question. But I want to explore a little bit more in this subject because one has to understand two people are living together means they are not two people in the sense like the person's physical body and their emotions and the opposite person's physical body and their emotion is basically four person, which I kept on telling in many scenarios, many videos, many of my writings. But in this scenario we are going to explore, love is all about status. It is Dear friends, today we are going to discuss about an important subject. Why am I getting bored with my partner? Like couples. Most of this question I keep getting this question from married couples. I'm going to explore this subject in a little bit more so that it will be beneficial for many of the people. So first understand, love is a state, it's not a status. Status means it go ups and downs. Two people to be together or live together, it's not an easy thing. First understand he and his emotions and she her emotions. These two, one has to really understand that concept because the person grew up in a different place, different kind of environment, the things they went through in their life, same thing that opposite person, it same thing will apply. So this basic arrangement has to be done no matter what. I'm not saying no to that. But in reality, we have to really understand where that the irritation comes, where this kind of boring comes. Because we are really seeing it in the physical nature. We are seeing the other person like normal five senses. I'm not saying it's wrong, but in reality, one has to really understand why it is happening. First, before we go into this next level, I really want to say one word: love is a state. Love is not a business. When you do something, oh, I expect similar thing from that person, it's okay. But in reality, we should not make it as a business. It has to come automatically. When will it come in automatically? One has to really understand themselves. Means, first, before establishing the outer relationship, you have to establish in your own relationship, means inner relationship. When I say inner relationship, it is all about why am I getting into ego mode? Why am I expecting from this Why am I getting angry? Why I am so sad? Why I am into so much of fantasies, attention seeking, like that? One really has to understand himself or herself about why am I getting all these emotions. That introspection has to be done. That's why I'm insisting yoga and meditation and the proper food habit are really playing vital role in this particular dimensions or particular dimensions of relationships. Because when we calculate through physical senses, means the five senses, then everything will be calculative. The five senses, like through seeing or through touching or whatever we are doing it through five senses, it will be recorded in a system in our memory, and it will have its own permutation combination and give the result when it comes to a relationship. But to living in a normal worldly relationship, that is correct. But if you seek for the permanent solution, I don't want to get bored with my partner. I want to really establish a soulful relationship. Then welcome to the world of inner journey. That inner journey has to happen. At least the both two people to live together, to be together after marriage. One has to really understand the goal should be beyond the physical level. Okay, what is the purpose of my life? The regular routine should be there, like getting married, having baby, and make sure that the babies are growing up, and further all kind of worldly activities. I'm not saying no to that, but when it comes to irritation or fighting, one has really set their goal into beyond the five senses. So beyond the five senses means the purpose of my life, the self-realization, that inner journey has to happen. Two people to live together, set up a family, all this happiness, all happiness we are seeking in the modern world, it is all related for the bigger happiness, which is nothing but go beyond these five senses. Go beyond, break the boundaries of these five senses. Then this irritation will not come. The symptoms, first, if you start, you just learn yoga, meditation, and food habit from so many sources. I don't want to go into that side. But the real solution is all about one has to really start following for 3 months to 6 months and do that as a part of their life. Then like meditation for 48 days, yoga for 48 days, and food habit change, all should be done in a mandala like 48 days, and keep prolonging for 3 to 6 months, and then you will see the difference. It has to happen with both sides. The couple should have the openness. Okay, now let's try different, and one has to really go into that level, and other person should not even do that, but he or she has to be open enough to understand, okay, let me understand the real purpose of life. That is nothing but go beyond the five senses and live in that. So after doing 3 to 6 months all these practices, what happens is then only we will realize love is a state. It's not like a expectation, like a business kind of thing. You do this, I also do that. If you don't do it, I'll get hurt, like that. That is not the scenario. So please understand, again and I'm telling, once we do these kind of practices only, one will understand the state. Otherwise, they will be put a status. I'm your husband, I'm your wife, I'm your boyfriend, I'm your girlfriend. The status only comes. But I'm talking about the state. That is, the energy has to up, and the energy level has to grow up. The growth has to happen in terms of energy level. The inner journey has to start. Then after started doing the inner journey, one will understand the entire purpose of being together with someone. The life is so beautiful. So what are the symptoms after doing the sadhanas like yoga, meditation, and food habit, and balancing your Panchabhutas, all kind of sort of things? One will start thinking that whole before meditation, yoga, and food habit, and after meditation, yoga, and food habit, what will happen is, before meditation you all know, but after meditation, by experientially you will get this. But I'll tell you one or two points so that you'll understand how that whole thing will get changed. Other person also like me who has all the emotions and wants to live, wants to enjoy this world, and you will start seeing in the other person in a different dimension. And every time when you see that person, you will not get bored. Means even if you turn like this, when you see again back to that person is a new person. Trust me, this is what the truth. But because of the Maya, we all got into this kind of situation. So one has to really understand this concept. So every moment is new beginning between a couple or among ourselves. Every breath in is a new beginning. Every breath out is kind of out of that new beginning. That is what we have a website called thenewbeginningnow.com, and all the other activities are pertaining to that particular concepts. Once the new beginning happens, then that seeing the other person in a different dimension, instead of seeing what am I expecting from the person, you will start offering what I can offer it to the other person, the counterpart in my life, what I can do to enhance my life. Then you will see a different you will be a different person, and you will see the surroundings also will change. So really, love never gets bored if someone really raises the energy. Raises the energy means one has to really do the sadhana, meditation, yoga, and the food habit for a while, and they have to really committed to do that. Then that experientially things happens. The love status will be established. Then only you will see, oh, life is so beautiful. And if it happens between two couples, both together, then the purpose of life will get achieved. Everything that the energy flow will come down to that other next level, like that child, and next to that next state like that. So please understand, the inner journey is very important to avoid boring, to avoid, oh, am I getting boring, I'm getting irritated, all kind of things. Then you will start seeing everything as a situation, everything based on a situation. How am I doing, how to do that, like that. You try to not try, actually you will separate the situation with the emotions and see the life. It's so beautiful.